Nick and Nick podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Royalty Roofing and Siding. Crown your home and your commercial property and then wrap it with royalty. Thanks, Royalty Roofing and Siding. Today we have a special guest on the podcast. His name is Greg Rickers. Welcome to the cast, Rickers.
Hi
Thanks
there.
for joining us. He is the commercial estimator on the Royalty Roofing and Siding, commercial estimator. We're glad to have you on the podcast today. Thanks for joining us. Now you have we won't disclose anything, but I think our audience wants us to sing a song. Would you mind joining me in a song?
Are you going to sing with me?
Yes, we're going to sing, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones we used to know. That's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
So welcome to the podcast. So it's good to have you. Now you have a special, commercial project manager here at Royalty Roofing. You've been here for less than a year, or has it been a year?
Yeah,
now?
less than a year.
But have a ton of experience in the commercial
I have 14
space.
years of experience doing commercial estimating.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you at Royalty Roofing, to have you on the podcast tonight.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, we're in the season of Christmas. We're in the season of giving, of love, and joy. And there's no better guest, and I won't disclose anything other than there's no better guest to have on the podcast than you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
With your affinity for
that.
Christmas,
Yeah,
it holds a special place in your heart. Why don't you tell our guests and our audience a little bit about what Christmas means to you and your affinity for it, and why it's your favorite holiday?
Well, I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday of the year. It's Jesus' birthday.
Hey.
And people are generally in a very good mood at Christmas time.
Stressed, but in a good mood.
Stressed, but still in a good mood. And there's at Royalty Roofing, we have a huge giving culture here. And I remember when I interviewed here, they talked about their 12 days of giving.
In the interview, they talked about the 12 days of giving?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Well,
Did they know about your affinity for Christmas?
I may talk too much.
Okay.
And my interview was like 2.5 hours.
Okay.
They said it was going to be
With
a half
Ryan
hour.
or Nick or Sean?
Ryan and Sean both.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we talked about everything. I mean, the interview goes both ways.
Sure.
I was interviewing them
Yep.
as well. Mm-hmm. And then when they spoke of the 12 days of giving that the company does every year, I thought, what a great group of guys. What a great fit.
Right.
And I was all in. And
so it was the 12 days of giving that sold you on Royalty Roofing and Siding?
one of the items.
Okay.
One of the items. Yeah. So, and I apologize for my voice. I get a bit of a cold. But, yeah, just, a company that takes the time and the effort to do the 12 days of giving. I mean,
Right.
it just shows integrity of that company.
Right.
And if I was, if I didn't work here and if I was choosing a roofing company to re-roof my grandmother's house,
Right.
I would choose a company like this.
Absolutely.
That treats people the way they do. And that's why they're Royalty Roofing,
Yep.
So,
So the 12 days of giving, we've been doing that for the last 2 weeks. I mean, there's a lot that has gone into it, thanks to Mel, Grace, Ryan, Nick, and everybody, all the project managers, all the estimators, who else we got?
Everybody. Yeah, participates
in the 12 days of giving. So shout out to everybody, and thank you so much for being a part of it and make it. And probably the biggest one that we've had up to this point. Royalty Roofing's been doing that for at least 5 to 7 years. This has been well organized, and it's been very beneficial in increasing our impact and footprint in the community. Why don't you share about a few of the organizations that we've partnered with through this 12 days of giving, and maybe a story or two about the ones that you're particularly serving at?
Sure. We made treats for the dogs at the Humane Society, the Nebraska Humane Society.
I was a part of that one.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
You didn't get bit.
No bites. We made up treats of hot dogs and cheese, and we got to feed all the dogs that were in the facility. So it's a good time.
Nice.
Had some great people. It's a great organization there as well.
animals need love too. You know, one that I took part in was at the Hillcrest Memory Care facility. We made crafts with the senior citizens there. That was wonderful. There were probably 15 of them that were there to work on these crafts with us, and there were 5 people from Royalty Roofing that were there to help out, and it was wonderful. And it was that's a great way to give back.
Yeah, oftentimes it's more rewarding to give than it is to receive.
Absolutely.
What did you receive while you were there from serving in that capacity?
Just the gratitude from them. I mean, they were all so gracious that we were there. A lot of them, you don't know if they have family that's going to come visit them for the holidays or not, and so
because it wasn't like you blew in and blew out. You blew in, shook their hand, waved at them, and then left.
No, we
you
were
guys
there
actually
2
sat
hours.
down, spent some time, built some Christmas-related crafts.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, and glad I could help partake in that.
Yeah.
Another item we've done is the Salvation Army ringing the bells at Cabela's.
Yes.
And help raise money for the Salvation Army. That's always a good cause. We've also helped package food for the backpack program at the food bank for the Heartland. That's another great program.
Right.
You know. Another thing we did was help set up the Christmas store at the Abide Christmas store set
Okay,
up.
I was a part of that one.
Yeah.
Were you weren't at that one? Okay. I was a part of that one. That was at Abide on 45th and I can't remember, Hamilton or something like that. Beautiful facility. They had, what they did is they turned their gymnasium into a store. So they had aisles and aisles of toys that had toys, bikes, scooters, drones, drum sets, guitars from every age group were on different rows of the toy store that they was holding in the gymnasium.
People donate those?
Yes, they were all donated. And what our responsibility was to organize them, because what was happening 2 days from the day we were organizing was going to be a giant Christmas store open to the public for parents to come in and pick out 2 or 3 toys and give them to their children so that they had the opportunity to experience the spirit of Christmas, which is the spirit of giving and the spirit of hope and the spirit of love. So it was an impactful time for me personally to be a part of that, to give back to the community in that way. And really what Abide is doing is really amazing in the community. Their impact, how they're in making a difference in that community. So just thankful to be able to partner with them and personally.
Yeah. Another thing we did was we handed out diapers and wet wipes at the Heart Ministry Center.
Okay. That was our first time at the Heart Ministry Center. Abide we've been doing for years. First time at the Heart Ministry Center.
Yeah. Great program. You know, Omaha Home for Boys, we did gift wrapping there.
Okay.
Another one that I'm helping out with tomorrow is at the Ronald McDonald House. We're preparing dinner.
Okay. Yeah. What is your assignment? Or have you been there before?
I haven't been there before.
I haven't been there before personally either, but we have been there before. Royalty has been there on a 12 Days of Giving previously. Yeah. And it's an amazing opportunity to serve families where maybe their child or someone in their family is going through a medical condition, and we have the opportunity to come alongside them, and you're going to be cooking and serving a meal?
Yep.
Okay.
We're providing it.
Oh, providing it? Okay.
Yep. That'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, people that are displaced, especially during the holidays.
Oh, man.
You know, nobody wants to be in a hospital or, you know, during the holidays.
That's part of what the Christmas spirit is too, where you're together with the people that you value most in your life. So what a blessing. Yeah.
The Open Door Mission, we're helping with their Toy Enjoy Shop.
Toy Enjoy Shop, okay.
Yep. And then I participated in this one as well. We brought in cookies and repackaged them down, and a lot of people brought them in. I think we had like 30 boxes of cookies.
Dozens and dozens of a variety of cookies.
And they dressed them up really nice in boxes, and we distributed those to local fire stations around here. And I live in Waverly, and I took 2 boxes to to our fire station there Monday night, and they just so happened to be having a meeting, their Monday night meeting there. So perfect timing.
You walked in on their meeting and delivered cookies.
Right before the meeting.
What a blessing.
Yeah, it worked great. And then also those people are people that are away from their families, and they put themselves into harm's way for us. In Waverly, we're all volunteer.
Right. Okay. So did you actually know some of the firefighters that you were serving cookies to?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Years ago, when I was on the city council, I was the liaison for the fire department there for several years.
I see.
So also we did the food drive with Project Assist, and that was just providing support for their program there. Just whatever they needed, we were there to help them with. And then we also adopted a family again this year. And this year the family has 3 boys, and we provided all their Christmas gifts for them.
For the whole family?
For the whole family.
Wow.
We got lists of their want lists and that, and under our Christmas tree over there, all those packages.
Or is that what those are? And they're being delivered?
Those are being delivered to them. Yeah. So, a lot of different ways that we give, and that's, thanks to Nick and Nikki Bermel, the owners of the company, and his wife, they promote that.
Right.
And I think it's just a wonderful thing.
Right.
And I'm glad to be a part of it. I think it's wonderful for everybody that's here that helps out with it as well. And there's so many things that people can do, outside of giving gifts at Christmas time.
Yes.
And actually all year long. I drive up from Waverly every day to Millard and home. And, one thing you can do is, just drive a little bit nicer.
Goes a long way, huh?
Let people in.
Yeah. Zipper merge.
Yes. Yeah. And, just opening doors for people, at the grocery store or whatever, and just being a little bit kinder, that doesn't cost anything. And it's just, spread the love at Christmas time. It's important. Another thing I love about Christmas is traditions.
Yes.
I love Christmas traditions, being with family, certain foods that we eat, particularly in my family. My grandparents used to make pepper nuts.
Pepper what?
Pepper nuts.
Okay. For
Christmas. And they're little cookies, and they have coffee is in them. And they're delicious. They're like Pfeffernuss or something like that in German.
Is that what it is? I was going to say, that's got to be
It was a German thing.
Okay.
But they're tiny, and they're just delicious. And but every year somebody makes them.
Okay.
And myself and I've got a nephew now that makes them regularly too. And it's just wonderful to do that. And,
so are you guys more of a traditional meal, turkey, ham type of thing, or are you going to smoke something, or what's your guys'?
Well, actually, this year it's soups.
Oh, there you go.
We're going to have soups.
Okay.
And so that could be interesting.
I got 2 other questions about you personally, and the one you already mentioned at the top of the podcast. It was about Christmas being Jesus' birthday. You and your family, as for you and your house, how have you over the years, because you have how many kids and how many grandkids?
I've got 2 daughters and 1 granddaughter.
Okay. Christ, which is the real meaning for the season, it's what it's all about. How have you kept Christ in the middle of your Christmas over the years and kind of passed that on to the next generations?
Yeah. Well, we go to church on Christmas Eve.
Eve? Is that a candlelight?
It is a candlelight.
Okay.
And they're in Waverly.
Okay.
At the United Methodist Church.
That's a tradition you guys do every Christmas Eve.
Yep. And so, that'll be really nice. Just the giving spirit, I've always taught my kids to give and to help. And I think that goes a long way. One kind of fun thing that I've done with my daughters and now my son-in-law and my future son-in-law, for Christmas, they're always asking me what I want for Christmas.
Right.
And I've come up with like a little form that they fill out.
So this is not what this is what you want.
This is what I want for Christmas.
They're asking you what you want for Christmas.
Right.
And you're telling them.
I have them fill out a form.
Okay.
And that's what I want for Christmas is for them to fill out.
For you to fill out this form.
Yes.
Okay.
And so the form just has their name and the date, because I keep all these envelopes in my sock drawer, in my dresser from over the years.
Right.
I've got them. And it's kind of fun to go back and read through them. But I have questions on there. And the first question is, what is your 1-year goal? What is your 3-year goal? What is your 5, 10, and 20-year goal? And I have them write their goals out and really think about it and write them out. And then the second part of it is, how are you going to obtain that goal? So as a dad, that's great to see that your kids are engaged and they have goals. Like I've always told them, if you fail to plan, then you should plan to fail. And now I got the son-in-law and the future son-in-law, they fill them out too. And it's just wonderful,
Right.
things that maybe they might not think of, but for me, I think that's a huge gift.
Right.
To know that, got the continuity of the kids.
It's purposeful and it's intentional and it's bringing everybody into alignment.
Yeah. And sometimes, I think, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before that I did that with my kids. My youngest daughter, she had on hers to grow closer with Christ.
Hey.
And so,
That hit you different, didn't it?
How do you beat that? How do you beat that?
Good.
Yeah,
absolutely. Give me one of your. Go ahead. What were you going to say? Give me one of your fondest, outside of your daughter writing. One of her goals was to come closer to Jesus. One of your fondest Christmas memories, maybe as a child, maybe as a father, maybe as a grandfather.
Wow. Some of my best Christmas memories are when I was a little kid and we were at my grandparents' house in Pickerel, Nebraska, and that house was no bigger than this room probably.
Right. Yep.
And between the 5 kids and my family and all my cousins and everybody jammed into that, 40, 50 people in that little house. And that's where we celebrated Christmas. And it was wonderful.
Yes.
You
didn't know that. You didn't even know it was small.
You would never even think.
Right.
Yeah. Like, oh, there's no room for.
Right. This is just what we do.
This
is who we are.
And I really miss those days.
Yeah.
This year with my granddaughter, Willow.
How old is she?
10 months old.
Oh, wow.
So this is her first Christmas.
Okay.
And so chances are pretty good that she might see a fat guy in a red suit this year.
We won't give that away, but yeah, just.
And so that'll be exciting.
That will be exciting. Her first Santa Claus, huh?
Hopefully it's good.
You never know.
So.
You never know.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's been great. So thanks for sharing your vision, your heart, your passion, and your affinity for the Christmas season. I just want to wish you and your family, your extended family, a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys have a great day. And on behalf of Royalty Roofing and Siding, we want to wish your family, your extended family, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we will end this podcast with a song. It'll be...
Oh, we will?
Okay. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.